Hi, this is Noel Everyday. I do travel and vlogs for your life and my life stories.
True depiction of girl power, right? Next up, we have awesome musician, Didgeridoo player Joe. Great.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Joe Ziegelbauer, and I am from the Muggerum clan of the Miriam Mer people of the Torres Strait in Australia. And I've come here tonight to introduce you to a traditional Indigenous Australian instrument commonly known as the didgeridoo. Before I begin, I would like to acknowledge the custodians of this instrument and of Australia and its lands and its waterways, and of the elders, their elders, the past, present and future, and emerging. Now the Kulila tribe in southwest Queensland tells a story about the origins of the didgeridoo.
Wow.
That tells the story of the importance of that instrument to the Aboriginal or First Nations people and to their culture and their heritage. And so I'd like to share that with you tonight. A long time ago, there was a warrior named Yidaki, and he was returning from a hunt. And on his way home, there came a big storm, and that storm knocked a dead branch from a tree. And Yidaki saw that branch, and so he picked it up. And when he looked through it, he could see daylight coming through. The branch was hollow. He also saw that there were termites inside, which Yolngu people call wurrupul. And they had eaten away the inside of the branch so that it was hollow. And he wanted to get rid of those termites. So he tried to blow through the branch to blow out the termites. And when he did, it made a sound. Now Yidaki liked that sound, and so he took it home to show his people. And when he played it for them, they liked the sound too. And so they took that branch and they painted it. Made it look real deadly, really nice. And another thing that Yidaki noticed is that when he made the sound, if he breathed in through his mouth and out through his nose at the same time, he could play that sound for a long time without stopping.
Easy, by the way. Wow.
So Yidaki played that sound and his people danced in a special ceremony called a corroboree. And a corroboree, it's a meeting of First Nations people where they come together to connect to the Dreamtime through costume, through dance, and through music. And if you heard the music that they played, you would notice that it has a very unique rhythm and a very unique sound.
Pull it by the way.
after the warrior that found it. And when Europeans came to Australia, they heard that sound and they named it Didgeridoo because they said that was the sound that it was making. So have a listen now and see if you can hear Didgeridoo.
Yes. Didgeridoo.
Nowadays, First Nations people, they still play that yidaki and they still dance the corroboree. And when they dance, they mimic the moves of the animals. And when we play, we mimic the sounds of the animals. Does anybody know any Australian animals?
Kangaroo.
You mean water polo? So, what I'll do tonight is I'll introduce you to some of the sounds that we make with the yidaki, some of the animal sounds that we make. The most notable one is the Kookaburra.
Kookaburra.
Now the Kookaburra is a small native Australian bird and it sits up in the tree. And if you come out early in the morning around sunrise, you might just be able to hear it laughing. The movement of animals, not just the sound that they make. And so for this next one, I'm going to make the sound of a kangaroo. Now a kangaroo doesn't hop, it more bounds across the plains of Australia. And it's Joey, that's a baby kangaroo. You can sometimes see a Joey trying to chase after its mum. Now, right across the top end of Australia is a network of mangrove estuaries and creeks that they weave their way from the land to the coast. And unlike the mangrove estuaries that we have here in the Emirates, these ones in Australia contain crocodiles. Now a crocodile will snake its way through the estuaries and then it will stop and it will sit there nice and quiet and wait. And if you listen carefully, sometimes you can hear them, they make a groaning sound deep inside their throat.